This is when it really gets tense. Only 4 teams remain in the biggest club competition in the world, and we're not far away from kickoff in the first leg. Stay tuned, we'll have all the action for you live here on EA TV. Well, just the sort of weather the fans were hoping for this evening. It's absolutely ideal. I'm Derek Ray, ready here in the commentary position, and alongside me is the former Arsenal, West Ham and Coventry midfielder Stuart Robson. And on the menu, action from Europe's premier club competition, the Champions League. This, the first leg of the semi-final. Stuart, what are you expecting to see?
Well, Derek, they don't come much bigger than this, do they? This will be a top-quality game between two of the best sides in Europe. Let's hope it lives up to its billing.
And here's how Bayern will line up.
Well, it's certainly a back four, but I think we'll see a lot of rotation in midfield. They just need to have a good understanding about when to support the front player and when to drop that little bit deeper. It certainly looks like a 4-5-1 to me.
Let's have a look at the initial 11 for the visitors. Jan Sommer is the goalkeeper. Federico Di Marco starts with Denzel Dumfries in the fullback positions. Nicolo Barella plays with Henrik Mkhitaryan in the centre of midfield. And leading the attack today, Lautaro Martinez plays alongside Joaquin Correa. And the match begins. Alphonso Davies. Harry Kane. Decent position. Well, he didn't miss by very much at all. Mkhitaryan. Dumfries. And winning it back. Correa. Barella. Took a really smart piece of defending to stop them. Musiala. Superb defensive judgment to end the attack. Di Marco. On to Mkhitaryan. Federico Di Marco. Well, they keep working away, looking for an opening. Mkhitaryan. A strong glove on the ball from the keeper. Coman. And the ball with Alphonso Davies. Davies. Jamal Musiala. Will he find the net? Well, far too much elevation there. Mkhitaryan. Well, he's so very talented, isn't he, Jamal Musiala? And the question is, to what extent will he influence this game?
Well, he's a good technical player. He can see a pass, he can beat a defender, and he's good in tight areas. He'll certainly be a joy to watch today.
And passing it well. Not the best clearance. First-class defending, cleared off the line. Punching it clear. Alessandro Bastoni. The ball with Martinez. Martinez. Di Marco. Oh, that's a super piece of defending. Well, it might still work out for them. And the move breaks down. Jamal Musiala. And support available. Possession changing hands. Mkhitaryan. Can they take the lead? Oh, an incredible clearance. I must say, I didn't see that coming. Michael Olise. Kane. Determined defending. Mkhitaryan. Di Marco. Takes aim. Can he make it count? And there it is! The first goal in the semi-final. A huge moment. Extraordinary scenes.
Well, here's the replay. He does well to find that bit of space in the box, and then he shows a lot of composure to finish it off. That's a good goal.
Well, on with the game, and will that goal have the effect of stinging Bayern Munich into action? Konrad Laimer. And he takes on the shot. Well, that's really sound goalkeeping, not letting the opposition have any scraps. Barella. Federico Di Marco. Correa. A super tackle, and they've won possession. Parity now, and who's to say what's going to happen next?
Well, here it is again, and it's a superbly weighted through ball to break that defensive line. And then the shot is emphatic. He strikes it with such power, the keeper has no time to react. What a good finish.
So back underway, 1 goal apiece here. Correa. Barella has it. Martinez takes the shot. Huge block. Coman. Musiala. This is Coman. Delightful pass. The advantage. It's still alive. Mkhitaryan. The ball with Martinez. Good tackle taken away. Kane. Michael Olise. Konrad Laimer. The cross is on. Splendid defending, and it needed to be. Martinez. Well, using the space really well, but now can they push on? Correa. Just can't get it past him. And that'll be offside. Alphonso Davies. Musiala. Well, it's one pass after another. There's someone to play it to. Promising move this from Bayern. Tremendous block. And let's see what Bayern can do with this corner kick situation. And played in by Kimmich. And still dangerous. Just the challenge that was required. In position here to protect the ball. And the fourth official confirming that we'll have one additional minute. Henrik Mkhitaryan. Barella has it. And the whistle is sounded for half-time in this game. Well, you can't take your eyes off Jamal Musiala, even for a fleeting moment. Stuart, what have you made of his performance so far?
Well, he's certainly got his team back into this game with that goal, because up to that point, they hadn't played particularly well. I think he's had a decent first half, but he'll be looking to build on his goal in the second 45.
Underway then in the second half. And the two teams matching each other just about stride for stride. Dumfries. Credit to them for winning back possession. Musiala. It's with Kingsley Coman. Harry Kane waits. My goodness, that save. Fully stretched he was. One for his own highlights reel. So the corner played into the box. Not quite the clearance they were hoping for. Upamecano. Kimmich. This is Coman. Coman. Corner opportunity for Bayern.
Well, they've been frustrated for quite a while now, but these fans have suddenly come to life.
The corner from Kimmich. So it's going to be a goal kick here. Martinez. couldn't hang on to it. Alphonso Davies. And teammates to play it to. Are winning back possession. Barella. Well, plenty of scope for them to attack. Mkhitaryan at the ready. Can he put them in front? Yes is the emphatic answer. And you have to say it was on the cards.
Well, here it is again. The little 1-2 starts it all off, and there's certainly no doubt about the finish. He really hits it with power and accuracy. Nothing the keeper can do about that.
Well, back underway as we reflect on the goal that's made it 2-1. Alphonso Davies. It's with Kingsley Coman. And threading it through. And fired against the crossbar. Well, it comes to nothing in the end. Correa. Well, the counter chance looks very real. Well, didn't go to plan in the end. Olise.
Well, let's see this again. The vision to play this through ball is superb. And in the 1v1, Kane makes no mistake. He never really looked like missing, did he? What a goal that is.
Well, another equaliser. What a topsy-turvy game this has been. Francesco Acerbi on the ball, Bastoni. Barella. The ball with Martinez. Mkhitaryan. And possession given away. That's a good-looking ball. It's opening up for them. Mkhitaryan, and slipped through beautifully, but no, just offside.
Well, it was close, and it is offside. The assistant got that absolutely right.
So making the substitution now. Jamal Musiala. Can he find the right pass? Coman! Oh, marvellous save. Great goalkeeping. Can he deliver it with accuracy? Clearance left a bit to be desired. Oh, that's splendid play. And that's a very good parry. Throw in then for Bayern. Options in the centre. Might work out. Well, it's great when you can rely on your keeper.
Bayern have to make the most of this dominant period, and don't these fans know it? Just listen to them.
Oh, good work by the keeper. Well, not pretty, but very gritty. Mehdi Taremi. Well, this looks really productive. What can they do from this position? A delivery towards the back post. Crucial intervention just then amid impending danger. Kane. Really getting stuck in. Dumfries. And options in the centre. A routine save. Alphonso Davies. Well, Bayern couldn't keep hold of the ball. Well, they're certainly thinking about a winner. Dumfries. Pulls it back. Oh, a goal! And is that going to be the one that wins it for them? There's every chance, and the fans are lapping this up.
Well, here's the replay. He's done well to get his head up, pick out a teammate, and then it's a top-class finish from Barella. He strikes it so well. That's a great goal.
What a big moment in the dying embers. Will it prove decisive here? Coman. Given away by Bayern Munich. On the ball in an attacking position, but they've got to do... Oh, a goal! An equaliser in the closing stages!
Well, as you can see here, Kane gets beyond the challenge of the defender so easily, and then the shot is emphatic. He strikes it with such power, the keeper has no time to react. What a good finish.
And level again here. This has been quite the roller coaster ride. On the attack, is there to be late excitement? This might be ideal for the counter. Kane. Trying his luck. Really smart stop, and no advantage for either side here.
No, he's kept his team on level terms here. That was a really top-class save.
It's a substitution for Bayern. Kimmich with the corner. Well, not the best clearance. Oh, body in the way, crucially. Well, the action is going to continue for a while yet. We will have 4 minutes of stoppage time. Barella. Now can they counter clinically? Well, it petered out. Thomas Müller. The ball with Martinez. And playing it through. Takes on the shot. Well, it could have been a bit. And there goes the final whistle. Well, we had goals, we had entertainment. But, Stuart, it's all now a matter of what happens in the return leg of this semi-final.
Yeah, it's been a really good contest. We saw some great attacking play, plenty of chances and some goals as well. Hopefully we get a similar game in the second leg. It's set up perfectly, isn't it?
As usual, Harry Kane, difficult to defend against. What did you make of what he actually did out there on the pitch?
Yeah, he played well, didn't he? So clinical in front of goal, but you have to feel for him. We didn't quite get the same quality from his teammates today, particularly at the back.
Ready for battle, ready to bring their skills to the pitch. And to the many keen observers, there is no alternative but to be on it from the outset. No quarter asked, no quarter given. Live on EA TV. Well, nights like these are just what you hope for as a spectator. A warm welcome. I'm your match commentator, Derek Ray, and sitting alongside me, the former Arsenal, West Ham and Coventry midfield player, Stuart Robson. And what we have to look forward to is the second leg of this Champions League semi-final. What might we see today, Stuart?
Well, I thought the first game was excellent. Hard-fought, evenly matched, chances at both ends, and a lot of good individual performances. Hopefully, Derek, we get more of the same today.
And this is how the hosts will begin the game today. Jan Sommer is the goalkeeper. Federico Di Marco starts with Denzel Dumfries in the fullback positions. Nicolo Barella plays with Henrik Mkhitaryan in the centre of midfield. And leading the attack today, Lautaro Martinez plays alongside Joaquin Correa. Here's the initial 11 for Bayern. Manuel Neuer gets the nod in goal. Dayo Upamecano plays alongside Eric Dyer in central defence. And the focal point in attack today, Harry Kane. And now they get the ball rolling. Eric Dyer. Guerrero. Sané has it. Jamal Musiala. And fed forwards. Oh, a goal! And one that could really matter in the quest to make it through. So the ball rolling again with the scoreline standing at 1-0. Barella. Henrik Mkhitaryan. The ball with Martinez. Splendidly cut out. Olise. And Kane prepared to fire. Well, opportunity to extend their advantage, squandered.
Well, what a chance that is. He should have scored there.
Well, goalkeeper mistake. Will there be a price to pay? Guerrero. And Harry Kane ready to pounce. Well, he had a decent reading of that ball in. Oh, at one point on its flight, it looked as though it might be going in.
Well, he wasn't afraid to have a go, was he? And you can see why. That was so close to being a great goal.
Di Marco. Martinez. Alessandro Bastoni. And that's great work to keep it in play. Correa. Magnificent defending. Now he's been ruled offside. Michael Olise. The free kick decision going the way of Bayern. Firing it towards goal! My goodness, that save. Fully stretched he was. One for his own highlights reel. Who can they pick out? Good piece of defending. Guerrero. It needs an accurate cross. Sané. Return to Guerrero. Defensive roadblock in the way of that cross. Dumfries. Might be able to set up the chance. Magnificent challenge to win it back. Musiala. And Bayern, the recipients of the free kick here. Well, not quite the tantalising free kick he was hoping for. Goalkeeper's ball. Federico Di Marco. On to Mkhitaryan. Unable to keep the ball. Pavard. Mkhitaryan. Takes aim, and the keeper stretching to deny him.
Well, as it stands, they're on their way out, but a goal here would change everything.
Who can he pick out? Danger still on. Well, defensive resilience there. Well, there's an example of how to press high up. Mkhitaryan. Federico Di Marco. Over the touchline for a throw-in. Martinez. Real chance. And he thwarted the attack with a masterful tackle. Kane. Now with Kimmich. Trying his luck. Stopped a surefire goal. Chance here. Well, not quite accurate enough, but it was a close thing. Alessandro Bastoni. Well, Bayern with the ball again. Gives it a go. He got a good palm on it. And holding on to it at the second time of asking. Barella. Really good wide play. Martinez! And he's done it! Parity again! A magnificent game unfolding.
Well, as you can see, he hits this with so much power, but just look at the follow-through. So athletic. That's a dynamic strike.
So the ball is rolling again at 1-1. Guerrero. And Upamecano. Sané. Great defending. Federico Di Marco. Barella has it. Well, plenty of scope for them to attack, but they dealt with the threat posed. Michael Olise. Sané has it. Is it going to be? Well, a strong glove on the ball from the keeper. Well, thank goodness for the goalkeeper.
Well, they're calm now, but that initial save was absolutely magnificent.
No longer has custody of it, Dyer. Upamecano. So 2 minutes of stoppage time to be added on. Given away by Guerrero. Henrik Mkhitaryan. A chance then for the respective managers to address their charges. It is half-time here. Away they go again. Second half is underway here. Sané. Not all that hard to deal with crosses like that. Henrik Mkhitaryan. And he's through here. Really important tackle. Leroy Sané. Big chance. And able to close down the shot. Mkhitaryan. Now Correa. Well, let's see what they have in store for them on the break. Well, that break looked so promising, but nothing coming from it. Correa. Barella. No advantage coming into play, and rightly so. Dumfries. On to Martinez. And a good challenge to bring that attack to an end. Well, not pretty, but very gritty. Leroy Sané. Turning inside, where's he going to go? Well, didn't go to plan in the end. And that's great work to make sure it didn't go over the line. Bayern pushing forward with options available. Lima. And it's a really poor challenge. Now, what's the referee going to do about it? And yellow it is. A booking.
Yeah, he was too impatient to win the ball and probably deserved a yellow card.
Pavard. Di Marco. Barella has it. Oh, it might be. And I'll tell you what, that didn't miss by much. And the substitution will occur now. Çalhanoğlu. Mkhitaryan. Martinez. Simply couldn't beat the first defender. Musiala. Still on level terms, moving the ball nicely.
Well, here it is again. The cross is inch perfect, just begging somebody to run onto it. And Sané gets that little bit of space in the box to finish it really well. That's a very good goal.
And the ball is moving again. Anyone's guess how this is going to finish. 2-1 currently. Mkhitaryan. Barella has it. Çalhanoğlu. Nicely timed tackle. Took a really smart piece of defending to stop them. Martinez. Great vision from Leroy Sané. And a good-looking ball. Well, there was impending danger, but good defending. Çalhanoğlu. It's with Çalhanoğlu. He read the situation defensively and did his job. A chopping challenge, and the referee has got to have a big think about it. Well, deemed to have been a cautionable offence.
Well, no question about it. He deserved his booking there.
They've decided that now is the time to go to the bench. Now we're inside the final 15 minutes. Jamal Musiala. Good-looking ball. There could be a chance now. And a goal! It's a two-goal cushion in the tie. And now we can say they're firmly in control of this. No shortage of goals in this match. 3-1. Francesco Acerbi. On to Mkhitaryan. Oh, that's an interesting pass. Well, technically offside, but not by a lot.
Well, that's so tight, isn't it? But on this occasion, he doesn't get the benefit of the doubt.
Alphonso Davies. Could be threatening. Davies. Kimmich.
Well, the closing down has been really poor. They're just not working as a team at the moment, and don't these fans know it?
And Kimmich couldn't keep it. Very effective pass. Being egged on by the crowd. Really good piece of goalkeeping there. Leroy Sané. And they'll be happy to have regained possession. And we've entered the final 5 minutes. Musiala. Lima. And a fine cross. Well, fair play to him. He took it on, but off target in the end. They will now make use of their substitutes bench. Henrik Mkhitaryan. A very good tackle. Martinez. Now with Taremi. Sloppy from Sané. We will have 3 minutes of additional time at the end here. Mkhitaryan. Cross fired over. Not all that convincing defensively. Chance here. And it goes! They're making this interesting, but do they have enough time?
Well, here it is again, and the clearance just isn't good enough. Giving up possession in a dangerous area, just poor defending all round.
Underway again, and we're being treated to plenty of goals. 3-2 at the moment. And it's official now. Bayern are going to the final.
Well, they have every right to celebrate. That was a really convincing win over the two games. If they can repeat that in the final, they'll certainly be hard to beat.
Leroy Sané, I think, will be happy with the way he contributed. Sum up his performance for us.
Well, I have to say, that was impressive. Not just his goals, but his all-round play. He was excellent.